Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me, John, on this Tuesday the 11th of April. Here you can see we have our two tables in front of us. We have the trend traders table and the day traders table. These are the same studies but just highlighting different time frames. The currencies highlighted in green means there is a confluence between those trading time frames, and that's where we'll be looking for trading opportunities in the market. So what actionable forex pairs can we take a look at going into today's video? Well, we can see that the Swiss franc is topping the day traders table as S1. It is S2 on the trend traders. We can see that the New Zealand dollar is the weakest currency on the day traders, but only the third weakest. From a trend traders point of view, we can see that the yen is the second weakest currency and is topping the trend traders table. And we can see that the Australian dollar is the weakest currency, second weakest on the trend traders and the third weakest on the day traders. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple of different pairs today. We're going to be taking a look at pound Aussie. We're also going to be taking a look at Swiss yen. Stick around for pound Aussie. We've talked about pound Aussie in the near past, so we are only going to be touching upon this and some key levels to look out for. So Swiss yen, we can see here, price breaking through all these key areas at the moment, heading towards that 147 spot 50 handle, trading through this long-term trend line resistance, as well as this sort of minor area of highs as well, breaking through the 1 spot 46 handle over sort of the Easter period, and we look like we're heading into that 147 spot 50. So really speaking, looking at this market now, how would we look to potentially approach this from a trading perspective? Well, there's one or two options. If I'm going to look at this from a more higher time frame perspective, I want to be looking for pullbacks, and the pullback could come in at the 146 handle highs here. So one thing that we could look for is price to reject around the 147 spot 50, pull back into the 146, and then move to the upside from there. Also, if price was to break a little bit lower, we do have the area between sort of the 144 handle and the 144 spot 50, which are kind of these lows in here, that kind of 50 pip zone where the daily 200 moving average is running through. That area there could act as support for further upside as well. So potentially nice move to come on Swiss yen from a trend trader's perspective. We could look to then target the next area of resistance, which could be the 148 spot 50 handle, or even up to the 150 spot 50 highs. Now going on to a lower time frame, you may want to look at something a little bit different. So if I just open this up slightly, we can see that 146 area there has been a key level of structure. If I just zoom in here though, we do have a potential opportunity which could form if price was to pull back a little bit. So you can see I've got the 147 here. I've actually marked out a zone on this hourly of all this consolidation. Price has broken out of that consolidation. So if we were to see price come back in and retest it, and to see buyers come back in again, there may be a short-term trading opportunity for your day traders for a move back to the upside on a bit of a break and retest of this consolidation zone. So definitely something to consider there on Swiss yen. A little bit of a pullback. We could even see, maybe even a pullback down to this low here around about the 146 spot 67, and trend line support could also be quite a nice opportunity to see a move back up to the 147 spot 50, 90 pip potential reward from down in at that area there. I quite like the higher time frame opportunity, to be honest. If price can pull back a bit, I'd be looking for longs in and around the 146 area. If it trades through it, we'll be looking at the 144 spot 50. Now the other chart that I wanted to take a look at was basically the pound Aussie chart, because of the day traders table suggesting that the pound is the third strongest currency, Aussie the third weakest, but pound is topping our trend traders there. So pound strength quite evident in the market at the moment, and we've been talking about getting long on pound Aussie for some time, especially when it came back down into the 1.83 handle, which unfortunately I missed that move myself. But price since then has come back up into the 1.8550 highs. It broke through it, retested it on the other side. And now we're just kind of consolidating before we hit the level that we've been talking about for a while, which is the 1.88. So I think if you're looking at it from a lower time frame perspective, let's go even lower on this. Let's go to an hourly chart. You can see that range in a little bit more detail there. So maybe you want to look for price to actually hit the high of the range, come to the bottom of the range, look for potential buying opportunities around here for a move back to that 1.88, or if price breaks and retests, you could look for that move as well. The hourly is still giving you kind of a good reward to risk ratio there for a break and retest, so definitely something to consider there as well for pound Aussie. But we are looking to target that 1.88 handle, which is, if I just go back to that 4 hour and zoom out a little bit, this kind of neckline from this overall head and shoulders pattern just through there. So that's what we're looking to target. See if price can get there, look for the break and potential retests on that one. Thanks for watching the video. Look forward to speaking to you in the next one.